Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Cooks by Carrie. For today's video, I'm showing an easy concept, but some people might know how to do it. And this is cooking spinach. Correction, sautéing spinach. That's what I'm teaching here today. It's fairly simple, but I still thought I'd throw it all together and show you. This pairs perfectly with my grilled steak I showed in my last video, and 2 videos before that, the loaded potatoes video. I was thinking of the name, but loaded potatoes, yes. It pairs perfectly with this. Spinach is really high in iron. It's really good for you. Now, I personally don't really like it cooked, but many people do, including my parents. So, let's get into this video and let me show you how to whip this up. Alrighty, for this recipe, you're only going to need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 finely minced garlic clove. I buy my garlic frozen, so I just use 1 cube, but you can use whatever you have on hand. And as much spinach as you want. I'm using this big, large handful. I'm going to say maybe 3 cups worth, just a really large amount. You can use as much as little as you want, but one thing to note is that when you cook spinach, it decreases in size like crazy. So even if you're thinking, oh, this is a lot, it's going to cook down to a very small amount. So just keep that in mind. Alrighty, so you're going to want to take a pot and put it on about low-medium heat and pour in your olive oil and your minced garlic clove. You're going to want to take a spatula or a wooden spoon or anything like that that you have on hand, and you can break up the garlic or just leave it, kind of like how I was doing. So you can see I put on the heat and I left it there for a minute to heat up. Alrighty, so now I'm coming in like I just said with my spatula, breaking it up and swishing it around. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my spinach. Now this pot's not very big and I've got a lot of spinach to add in, but it's going to be fine, don't worry. You just want to add this in now instead of adding it in right at the beginning, because you want to give, you see how the garlic is right now, it's cooking. It's really hot. That's what you want the oil to be, so it helps cook the spinach better. So just go in small handfuls at a time. My hands are clean, so I've heard the saying, your hands are your best tools, and I kind of have to agree with that. Anyway. Also, you will notice, see I have that one little wilted spinach. What I ended up doing is removing it and chopping that little part off just with my hands and then putting back the rest of it in, because even though that top was kind of gross, the rest of it is still delicious. So I'm adding in all the spinach, and I'm just be really careful with this part because the pan is hot, so don't try and touch the sides of the pan, but just squeeze all of that spinach in there. It's, you want all of it that you can fit in. And yeah, it looks like this might explode. Not explode, overfill, but it's not going to. You just got to be careful and trust the process. So after I add all of my spinach in, I'm going to go ahead and cover the top and let it sit there for a couple minutes. No exact timing, maybe 2-3 minutes, just until it all reduces down. So close it and say sayonara. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty guys, before we continue with this video, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see next. I love suggestions, and ring that notification bell. I think I said thumbs up already, but if you haven't done it yet, do it right now. Anyway, I have a goal of 100 subscribers, so if you could please do that, that would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, let's continue with this video. Alrighty, it's been about 3 to 5 minutes. I don't have an exact time for you, but you're just going to want to check it every, 3 minutes probably is pretty good. So you can see that it's not completely reduced down, but it is getting there, and it's way better. Before was basically overflowing the top, and now it is way reduced down. So I'm just stirring that up, making sure that you want to make sure that the bottom of your pan doesn't burn. Unfortunately, this did happen to me. It's not really going to affect the taste or anything, but just a little bit more of a messy cleanup, so you can just turn yours down to low if this also happens to you. Also, at this point, my dad is actually taking this spritzer, and it's filled with olive oil and just spraying it in. If you want to add a little bit more olive oil right now, you can do that. I don't know why he did that. I think maybe to help it reduce more, but this step's optional, but if you like to do it, go ahead. And then we're going to cover it once more and come back in about 3 minutes. Already, 3 minutes is up, and I'm going back and checking on the spinach. And as you can see, again, maybe it wasn't 3 minutes, but kind of generalization. It is all reduced down, and I'm pouring it onto my plate. When I pour it onto my plate, I'm making sure to get those extra juices from the bottom because those are definitely delicious, and yeah, you definitely want to add those in. So that was the spinach. That was all the spinach. Can you believe that? From that huge amount we had, this is all that it made. Perfect serving for about 2 people. And yeah, it looks so beautiful. And here's one last photo of the spinach all finally done and cooked. This is really nutritious, really delicious to some people, maybe not me, but maybe you, and I definitely think it's worth a try. Again, pairs really great with the steak and the loaded potato I made in my last week's videos. Yep, I think my parents would give this a 10 out of 10, and I'm gonna leave you with that rating since they actually like spinach. So yeah, definitely try this out, and if you do, leave me a comment down below and tell me how you liked it, if this was good tips and tricks and everything like that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed. I hope the spinach video brought you some joy, or if you end up making it, I hope you like it. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at Cooks by Carrie if you haven't already. I post lots of fun photos of the food I cook and other updates. And if you haven't already, make sure to do all the things I mentioned a little bit ago, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share this with your friend. Goal of 100 subscribers, so if you could please do all that, that would really help me out. I will see you on Friday for a Foodie Friday video. And that's all. Bye, guys.